We have all been there. You're on your knees, and you have no words. You are so exhausted, so confused, or so heartbroken that you can't even form a sentence. You've been taught that prayer is about speaking. It's about asking, petitioning, and praising. So when you fall silent, you feel like you've failed. You feel like the conversation is over. But what if the most powerful prayers you'll ever pray are the ones you never say out loud? The Bible shows us that God doesn't just listen to your lips. He reads your heart. He hears the prayers you can't articulate. Today, we're talking about 3 silent prayers God always answers, even when you don't speak. The silent prayer of a broken heart. This isn't the prayer of saying, "I am sorry." This is the prayer of being broken. It's that moment when the weight of your sin, your shame, or your grief finally crushes your pride. It's not a spoken word. It's a silent, gut-wrenching feeling of contrition. It's the inward cry, "God, have mercy on me, a sinner." You may not have the words, but your heart is speaking volumes. And God always answers this prayer. Psalm 51:17 says the sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. O God, you will not despise. When your heart breaks, He hears it, and He answers with forgiveness, mercy, and His healing presence. 2. The silent prayer of total surrender. This is the prayer of the white flag. You've been fighting, you've been striving, planning, worrying, and trying to force every door open. You've been wrestling with God, and you are exhausted. This prayer is the silent moment you finally let go. It's the silent act of unclenching your fists and opening your hands. It's the inward posture that says, "I'm done. I can't, you can. Not my will, but yours be done." When you silently yield your greatest fear, your deepest ambition, or your biggest problem to Him, God always answers. He answers with His peace that passes understanding. He takes the burden you were never meant to carry. The silent prayer of the Spirit's groaning. This is for the moment you are in. So much pain. You are just empty. You're not repentant. You're not surrendering. You're just hurting. You have no words, no wisdom, no prayer request. All you have is a deep sigh, a groan, a feeling of, "I just can't." You think you're not even praying, but this is when the most powerful prayer of all is happening. Romans 8:26 says, "Likewise the Spirit helps us in our weakness, for we do not know what to pray for as we ought. But the Spirit Himself intercedes for us with groanings too deep for words." In your silence, the Holy Spirit is taking your pain and translating it into a perfect prayer that is in perfect alignment with God's will. And God always answers a prayer that His own Spirit is praying. Conclusion: God is not limited by your vocabulary. He hears the prayer of your broken heart. He answers the prayer of your silent surrender, and He responds to the groaning of the Spirit within you. So if you are in a season of silence, don't be discouraged. You are not alone, and you are not failing at prayer. In your wordless moments, you may be praying more powerfully than you ever have before. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. He hears you. If this message spoke to your heart today, type "He hears my heart" in the comments below. And if you know someone who feels like they have no words to pray, share this video with them. Don't forget to subscribe for more messages that will help you grow in faith and walk in victory. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep walking in God's freedom.